Thursday was pass. What's up, guys? Welcome to Thursday, Friday Eve. This is, of course, the Crypto Otaku here to bring you the Crypto Chaos in the news. Oh my god, dude. Wow. Bitcoin sitting at 61.6. And yeah, I agree with you. Tenchi Moyo. Wow, that takes me back. And Yu Hakusho. Holy crack. Back to the 90s. Wow, that's insane. Yeah, late 90s when those things were popping here in America. Yeah, and dude, this is insane. It's insane. What was it? No! I was on the wrong... dang it. I clicked on the wrong tab. Welcome, of course, to the Crypto Otaku, your home for the dystopian future and news here. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy, man. We finally are waiting for the stream to kind of get going, kind of putting things together right before, and we saw this. Holy crap, guys. Bitcoin sitting at 61.7 currently. Just had a huge leg run up within the hour. It's crazy. Look at this. It's crazy. Patrick's old. I mean, some of us are, man. Some of us are. That's just how it is. That's how it be. Hope you guys haven't sold your bags off yet, right? We just saw some intense heat. I couldn't get on the stream last night. I wanted to apologize for that because I've been prepping for my trip. I'm gonna have a short stream probably today and tomorrow too as well, just because it's just so hard to keep everything going. But I will be out next week, and I just want to let you guys know that ahead of time. I'm gonna be throwing some little videos out there, of course shorts, while I'm on my trip, just as I see as needed. You can't stay away from this market. You gotta stay in it. And I can't stay away from the stream either because it's part of that world. That's where we are now. ETH is a copy and paste right now. Let's see if you're right, because usually it is, right? Yeah, it is. Exactly. We see the same things in all the charts all the time. Everything wants to pump right now along all of this bullish news, of course, with Ripple yesterday, man. I saw that pop off yesterday. I about lost it. I'm like, this is amazing. It's amazing, because that means that not only is Ripple XRP now the security, it means that pretty much anything now. We're on the cups now of pretty much anything being a non-security issue. And does it matter? Does it even matter? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Some of these can be security. It's not going to be the end of the world, right? We're going to stop investing just because something's deemed a security. But it is going to take, again, what Gary Gensler said back in mid 2000s, right? 2010s, the beginning of 2010s. He was talking about all these 90% are not securities. We showed that video multiple times here on the stream before, and they are not issues. So yeah, it's great to see this happening. Finally, we're digging a little bit out. And yeah, as we got back into this, this is our previous prediction back on Tuesday. Yeah, I think it was Tuesday. Basically, yeah, we were going to hit up to that point and then either go up or down. And it looks like we took a dive down. And it was right on my spot too. And look at that. Look how crazy that is. I mean, it's just, again, all you need to know is the time frames, and you can, if you really wanted to get into trading, it's not that hard to just start and try. Just try it out for yourself. It seems to work, and we had really good luck here all the time on the channel. But yeah, so yes, what's going on right now? The big thing, of course, is coming out of Ripple, and it doesn't really seem to be that big of a pump yet, in my opinion. It's still sitting at 60 cents, 61 cents, yeah. I think this is the early days of this breakout, and everyone's just kind of in shock, disbelief. Is this real? Is this the end? Truly the end? Are they going to get reappealed? We can dive into a little bit of that today, but according to a lot of experts, that there isn't much left in this case, really. They're deemed non-securities now twice, right? They're going to reappeal again? All right. So anyway, we're going to dive into some of that. Let's look at some of our key metrics on the day. Boom shakalaka. Here we go. Here we go again, guys. Looking like, of course, heat map brought to you by Kimba, the White Snow Lion. Anime reference for those who know Kimba, right? And it looks like everything's kind of slowed down now. Look at that. What in the world? Did something get shut off? Did someone turn off the valve? What is going on? Oh my God, what is going on? This doesn't even look natural. What am I looking at? The bubbles seem smaller. There's no volatility, and there's gaps in the cell zones. What in the world? I don't know what to believe anymore, man. This is crazy. Jasmine to $5. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. $17. I do have a Jasmine video coming out before the end of the week, before I leave on my trip. I'm finishing that damn video. I put a lot of time and effort into it. I even got a gag reel going on it because I did so many bloopers putting this stuff out. But I will have to drop that before I leave, so be on the lookout for that. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun with that video. Hopefully I do enough justice for it. Of course, the United States still printing more money, right? Does not stop. Last 2 days we printed close to $10 billion, and we just keep climbing. We're not going to stop, and we're going to probably hit $36 trillion before the end of the year because they got a lot more to print to pay their bills. Yes. Truckdano says, Jasmine to $420. $420, let's go. Heck yes, Truckdano, welcome back, man. Welcome back. We had a lot of fun last week, man. Oh my God, guys. Crypto Fear and Greed Index sitting at a 20. And I think I skipped over the stonks. Man, the stonks sitting at a 24. Not much better on the stonks. But yeah, crypto's thing at 20, man. I don't feel it. Do you guys feel it? Okay, I was going to say, it needed to be updated, apparently. Right before the stream, we jumped to a 48. That's insane. We went from 20 to 48. This entire market is manic. This is why I call it Crypto Chaos, guys. That's exactly what it is. It's Crypto Chaos. We went from mediocre to smiley. You know, all in 45 minutes probably. It's insane. Dollar sitting at 103.28. Came up a little tiny bit, looks like, on the day. Really shouldn't be, but apparently they still want to be buying our treasury bonds, guys. They still think that's a safe bet because, again, TradFi goes into this legacy market like coup where they just like, oh no, stocks are selling off, gotta jump and put it all into treasury bonds again. Here we go again, rinse and repeat like the old days, and it's not going to work out like that again forever, guys. The bubble's going to burst one day. This bubble's going to burst. It's only a matter of time. And yeah, we're watching that again. Let's probably end up turning into a dead cat bounce at some point, I think. So we're going to keep looking at it as we normally do every day. Moving on. Of course, this is Crypto Bubbles on the day, looking sick, awesome. Glad to see this. Bitcoin up 12% on the day alone. Sui's up almost 40% on the day. That's insane. Oh man, I've got a bag of Sui. If you guys got a bag of that, you're up big. That's a big mover today. Nearly 40% on the day of Sui. Jasmine's up 15% roughly on the day as well. A great pickup again. I shill this coin all the time, guys. I do a $10 a day regardless of what's going on, and then as we are down in the dumps, I buy an additional XYZ, insert whatever there as well, because I truly believe in this project. I truly believe that we need the data democracy, like we need the freedom to spend and hold our own financial currency like Bitcoin. It truly is the Bitcoin of Japan, no doubt about it. So yeah, that's what's going on there. AVAX is up 14% as well. If you got a bag of AVAX, it's a great holder, great mover right now. I heard Solana was up big today, but apparently they must have fell back down before the stream, because I can't even see it right now. Where the hell is Solana? I'm blind, man. I'm blind. Solana, number 4, of course, sitting at number 4. Solana, 163. It looks like it moved today a little bit, but for some reason I don't see the bubble. Where's my bubble? I guess it don't matter. But yeah, it's still pretty good again. Tia is up 23%. Damn, that's Celestia, of course. Any other big movers to really bring out to the open? Doge, I guess, is up 12%. Guys, you're in just dog coins. Maybe now, since the plagues are over, over the bull run can kick off finally. Yeah, we need this altcoin, man. I want the real altcoin but come back. 2021, and we had this amazing alt rally. It really made the entire bull run for me to know that this is how this works. You understand the key factors of how all the ebbs and flows of this market really move. And then here we are in 2024 and it still hasn't kicked off yet. Just waiting patiently, super patiently. You see my eyes dilating? I'm patient. Damn it, I'm patient. But yeah, that's the best gift you can have. The best trait you can have in this industry, of course, is patience. And if you can wait, if you can sit on your hands and just wait, you're going to do very well in this space. Oh my gosh. All right, moving on. Moving on from here, of course, we look at how many biddies are left on the exchanges. Are they still dwindling? Of course, the answer is always yes. There's hardly any biddies for anyone to pick up because we're playing Hungry Hippo. I love that analogy. Let's keep using it. Thank you, Simply Bitcoin. We've got, man, wow. We are still sitting at 2.46 mil on the day. Of course, this is from, again, trying to get this. Whoa, what is going on? This is janky. Oh, God. That was weird. But yeah, still sitting at 2.46 million here on the day. As we kind of come down and slump down, we're getting closer to that 2.45 million left on all exchanges. That's all exchanges. That's all that's left to buy, guys. The lowest we ever were at this year was 2.44 million. And it's been a long time since we are anywhere near that number in the past. We'd have to go back to 2023 at some point to see that. I think at the beginning of that year before, everything kind of settled in. Are you ready? I am ready, says Truckdano. I am ready too, man. My bags are packed and I'm ready to go. Not my trip. No, not my trip. I haven't packed nothing yet. But crypto, you know it. I've been here. I've been packing my bags for a long time. We're ready to go. Get ready this bull rally to get going. All right, and of course, we're looking at the ETFs on the day. I don't know, man. I still don't think these are up to date. Maybe you look at these every day and they just don't seem to move. BlackRock's still sitting at 344,000. That still hasn't been updated since the 7th. So about a day behind. They still bought about 1,000 on the day yesterday. I'd probably up another 1,000 a day if I were to guess because the market's moving. It's moving for a reason. We could take a look at X in a bit and see if there's anything else there. Another big thing that we always look at, of course, the top 10 crypto assets. Top 10, of course, still sitting at Cardano, holding number 10. Damn, it's down to 34 cents. I didn't know it fell down that low. It was at 40. Holy crap, we was even lower than that during the most bearish times this week. That's crazy. But yeah, Cardano still sitting at number 10. Tron and Avalanche. Wow, really pushed Avalanche behind, man. Avalanche was like $30 before this whole thing crashed. That's unfortunate, but they'll be back. They got lots of big things happening, of course, in Avalanche's face. I'm rooting for this damn coin. Every day I see it down in the dumps like this. It's crazy. Such a great project. Can't wait to see it ride into the sunset. Yeah, XRP, of course, sitting at number 6, and Solana. Wouldn't that be crazy that we start to see some of these bounce? I'd want to see Solana flip BNB. I want to see it really flip Tether too. Solana's such a great project and it's so undervalued for the future potential of Solana. Anything else in the top 10, top 20, top 100 that's really notably moving? Not in the last 24 hours on the day though. Let's see what's going on the day. Looks like, again, Sui's the most on the week moving, almost 40% on 24 hours. That's crazy. Helium's up at 23%. Zcash, XRP at 3.5. So those are the big movers again, just kind of updating you. And then, of course, what we also like to look at is where's Jasmy right now? Because Jasmy, again, when we started this year off, Jasmy was like 150, 180, something like that. And then here we are today, and it's sitting at 58. And the highest it ever gotten to in market cap was 52 in ranking. Insane. I know. I talk about it every day. I'm still amazed. But yeah, of course, that's just what we're looking at. And then the top 10 assets in the world. Bitcoin's still sitting at number 10 as they both fell down with Meta. And they're around the same position. We probably flip this next week. Easy, guys. Easy. I still think tomorrow is going to be a big day for all crypto. Specifically Bitcoin. We're gonna finish off this first week out of the gutter. And hopefully Bitcoin can get back up to 65, 70K. We can take a look at that at the end of the stream. Tridano says, Jasmy, oh wow, Patrick too. Wow, you guys are talking about Jasmy. Yes, I love it. I love the Jasmy love, man. Jasmy held its own. Now it needs to grab and back its pockets and run like it stole something. Yeah, like have you guys ever seen He stole my bike. Oh my god, I can't say that word, but it's a funny meme for back in the day. Have you guys ever played Punch Out? Punch Out, Doc Louie from Punch Out, and the bike. Have you guys ever seen that meme? Oh my god, it's a really old meme for those who know. If you guys played the NES, they did a Lego reenactment there. He's basically training Little Mac, but it looks like he stole his bike. There he is, the NES sprite there. I'm surprised I can't get it going. It was an old meme, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, that meme. Yep. For those who know, if you guys were in that era like I was back in the NES days, those were the days, man. Those were the days. Anywho, let's get back into it. I think, of course, Jasmine's going to be running like it stole someone's money. Yes, I agree. And then Jasmine is also starting to get some serious looks. Truckdano, exactly. I've been talking about this for a few weeks. A lot of the big influencers now, not me, not the little baby guys, right? But the big influencers now are talking about Jasmine in a big way. Like we just had, I never thought I'd see the day. We had Ben Armstrong come out and say it, and I'm like, that's a good start. That's a good start. Maybe, hopefully he gets his life back on track again. And then Crypto Lifer, I saw him talking about it more frequently throughout the last year. I remember I was in the early days spamming his chat, Jasmine, back when I started to participate a little bit in chat, talking with people. I was an introvert for sure in our space in the early days. But yeah, that's what's going on in the top 10 all assets classes. That's huge. It's huge. Bitcoin's going to get back up there. And we are, oh, look at that. We're still in the fire. Are we still in the fire sale territory today? God, these are incredible times we are living in, guys. I don't believe this. I'm going to zoom in more. I don't believe it. We're climbing out. I'm pretty sure we're out. Oh, we're at the tippy top of that now? Do I really have to burn another Benny tonight, guys? Oh, no. Jesus, this is ridiculous. I can't tell. It's so close. It looks like it's climbing itself out, and there's a little tip outside. But, we're close enough to the fire, so I just got so many, I can't even take to the bank anymore. Like, this is getting messy. Here's a burn mark on this one. Benny hasn't been completely soiled yet on this one. I guess we could set this one on fire. Why not? He deserves it. Sorry, Benny. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's going. Oh, no. And then I got to stomp on it, or else my studio will burn on fire. Oh, and I got these damn ashes all over my floor. It's fine. I got tile. We're in the abyss, man. We're out in the we're out in the streets, man. That's where we're at. Whoa! Yeah. So that's where we're at. Just throw another Benny in the fire. All right. So yeah, we're still in the fire cell, guys. Kind of. We're in the buy zone, but it looks like we're in the fire cell. And I celebrated because we're still at such a low level for this cycle. Right now, we should be to get out of the buy zone back to accumulate, we got to reach 77K, guys. That's insane. Right now, in the accumulation zone, our current price should be between 77 and 105. This bull run hasn't even started yet. Still cheap is considered between 105 and 146K. What is going on? Like, it's total mayhem right now. We're sitting at, like, undervalued, like, so undervalued right now, guys. It's insane. And the market is booming. Focused. Hey, what's going on, Focused? As the market is booming, according to Focused. I believe it, man. I believe it. And so does Ripple, man. They are bullish as all hell. I really wanted to cover this yesterday. This is freaking amazing. Stuart Alderati, I can't even pronounce his name. Alderati, Chief Legal Officer at Ripple, 35 years of legal experience with expertise in regulatory affairs and complex litigation, came on the news today and said this.
And hopefully this turns a page, not only for Ripple, but also, hopefully, finally, this administration will turn the page on their war on crypto and hit the reset button.
Let's talk about some of the next steps here. By when is Ripple obligated to pay that fine? And when that happens, is that the end of this chapter that started back in December 2020 when the SEC slapped Ripple with charges? Or do you expect an appeal from the SEC? Can that even happen at this stage? Or are we finally done with this legal battle?
That's my question.
In our minds, we are finally done. The fine pursuant to the court's order needs to be paid in 30 days, and we will do that. The SEC certainly has the option to pursue an appeal. I think they've got 60 days to make that determination. But again, we're focused on the finality that this order gives Ripple. We want to focus on continuing to grow our business both globally and domestically. We like the clarity that this lawsuit and the outcome of this lawsuit has provided to us, and that's where we're going to be focused on. And again, if the SEC is a rational actor, and they are, and this administration truly is serious about hitting the reset button on their war on crypto, there should be no appeal, and everybody should be moving on.
See, I like that response. That was such a great response. That's exactly how I feel it should be right now. Everyone's going to be feeling this, man. Everyone's going to feel the energy. Everyone's going to start rallying. The whole rest of the world right now, man. All the news is coming out right now. All the partnerships, like it happens so fast. It's like a light switch. I know. It's been a while since we played that that one video. I still got it in my back pocket, of course. But yeah, when we get that switch going, it's going to be insane, guys. It's going to be insane. People are already out there saying 500 by next week. And I'm like, here we go again. Here we go again. It's all craziness, man. Crypto chaos. Crypto chaos. I love it. I love it. But yeah, man, got to keep up with the chat. You guys are crazy. Yeah, so look, market is booming. And Putin just signed a bill to allow Bitcoin mining. Yes, I actually had that pulled up. We're going to cover that in a little bit. Yes. We need the paper hands to go on and get it. Yes, exactly. We need them to do it, man. Everyone needs to start waking up right now because this is it. This is the beginning of the end of this cycle. And when it's gone, it's gone. And we're all going to be sitting here like, man, I should have got more. Yeah, I should have. I like my intros, man. My Bubblegum Crisis intro specifically says, what was your only regret? My only regret is that I didn't buy more of XYZ. And hopefully you guys don't have too many regrets, right? Do as much as you can. I mean, freak, man. I haven't had health insurance for 3 years because of crypto. I've taken to leaps and bounds over just trying to get as much as I could, playing the gobble up game, right? I'm going to pull up this other video real quick of what's going on with Tether. I mean, XRP soon. Because you know what's going on, guys. It's been a while since we showed this video, but I love it. I love this video. Yes, we're going to flip that switch, guys. Yes!
Crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch.
Jesus. Yes! Oh, we can't celebrate that early yet. We can't celebrate that early. But it's coming. It's coming. They're going to flip that switch and we're going to be out to dinner somewhere. You guys know where we're going to be. We're going to be just popping a bottle of champagne, and Ripple's going to be $100, and you don't need Bitcoin to go up that high. You don't need Jasmine to go up that high. You just need that bag of XRP from back in the days, and you're just going to be set. It's going to be stupid, guys. I can't even imagine where we're going to be with all of our bags by the end of this bull cycle. How much does health insurance cost someone like me? In Canada, yeah, you don't really need that. That's right. But you do pay a lot more if you want to have a little drinky poo, right? Costs more to drink there. Smoke. You can't have bad habits because that all affects your taxes based on your health care, and it makes sense. I don't fault Canada for doing that because, again, you're kind of alleviating that amount that they're going to have to pay to keep those kind of people in and out of the hospital. It makes sense, but again, Canada's doing their own thing, and some people actually looked at it as being communist, somewhat communist, but to each their own. So yeah, there's a lot of crap going on right now, guys. This one here I definitely want to dive into, but I want to finish up our XRP segment. Of course, that leads the price is going to skyrocket apparently as South Korea leads the charge on the XRP price. On August 8th, following the imposition, 125 million. I'm sure you guys have already heard has now been the the fee that the Liberal Labs has to pay, down from what was it originally, 2 billion. Guys, we've been covering this damn thing all year. It's insane. And the community celebrated the outcome of the victory, and then it led to an uptick in XRP's trading volume and price. In the 24 hours leading up to the rolling, XRP rose from 50 cents basically to 62 cents. the post-court verdict, XRP price climbs from 50 cents to 64. Yeah, it's been nuts. It's been crazy how fast it's moved, but we've seen a bigger uptick. Honestly, this is nothing. Last year, we got a little bit of a positive ruling, and it went up from like 60 to 85 cents, maybe even closer to 90 if I remember correctly last year. So this is not even started yet. And I feel like some of this is like, again, some people are selling the bags off a little too early, or maybe it's in the hand. We also have more coins allotted, right? They've already diluted the system more. So more coins have been added since last year. So there's a lot of factors, right? It's not just flip the switch and things are going to go up like crazy. I mean, once they start using it, yes, use case is going to drive that price, but we're not seeing it yet. So I'm not holding my breath on this too much, but I'm excited. I'm excited because it is going to open up, again, all the new avenues for all these other coins and tokens, as most of these rulings are going to be used in future cases. Patrick Boggs says, damn, I couldn't do the Canada thing. I'm a trucker and live a nicotine and caffeine swear word kind of life. That's hilarious, man. Yeah, I can see that, Patrick. Yeah, that'd be kind of difficult for you, especially since oil, two of those things, actually three of those things, are more expensive in Canada. Nicotine, liquor, and gas. Yeah, gas is more expensive in Canada. Oh, man. I mean, if your ideas are different. Jesus, Chuck Dono. Oh, man. Brazilian regulator approves Solana spot ETF. This is a huge one too, guys, because everyone was talking about Solana wasn't going to get an ETF rollout until possibly next year. We're already starting to see inklings of that across the world already, wanting to push out a spot. And I never would have guessed Brazil would have been one of the first ones, although they were one of the first ones to get the Bitcoin ETFs. So they're definitely getting ahead. They're definitely getting ahead, especially for South America. So the Brazilian securities regulator, CVM, equivalent to the US SEC, has greenlit the launch of a spot Solana ETF, right, for national markets. This product was the first of its kind and approved, is offered by QR and managed by Vortex. It's in its pre-trading stages. That's insane. What? I can't even believe this. It's so happening so fast, guys. Solana is gaining ground to another cryptocurrency, aiming to make the jump in traditional investment markets. The Brazilian and securities regulator, CVM, is equivalent to the US. Yes, I just read that. Oh my God. The product would be the first spot ETF approved for Solana in the world. This is huge. Huge. Highlighting Brazilian's regulators pioneering an open stance towards the cryptocurrency products. This, again, puts us behind every single time we see one of these articles about Singapore and Hong Kong and Japan and Canada. Canada got their Bitcoin ETF before we did in the United States. I still don't approve of you guys getting and sticking to these ETFs, but, you know, because you should be holding your own crypto. You remember, not your keys, not your cheese, right, guys? Even Peter Schiff said it. I couldn't believe that. The last time we were live, Peter Schiff, we covered that article. Even he said it. Not your keys, not your cheese. And I couldn't believe it because he's a gold bug. He celebrates this nonsense, this old nonsense, which is great to have. But this is about all you can travel the countries with. I mean, if you wanted to not do any paperwork, significant amount of paperwork, and put yourself at risk, this is not even as much. You can only travel with $10,000. This is about $15,000 worth of gold right here. This little piece. That's it. Silly. Peter's son is big into Bitcoin. I have heard that in previous interviews. His son was really big into Bitcoin. Yes, we all use exchanges, but it's a vapor if not in cold storage. Exactly. It's vapor if it's not in cold storage. That's what I like to hear. I'm glad that you guys are doing the right thing. Because, again, we are our own bank. We don't need them anymore. This is a huge movement. We are part of the biggest revolution ever when it comes to personal financing. Bloomberg senior ETF analyst Eric Balchunas also stressed that this will be the decision with a large political element, assessing that the former president, Republican candidate Trump, wins the election. The odds of this happening will be higher for more than just Solana ETFs, I'm sure, right? It's going to be crazy. I still expect him to win at this point, but we do have a little bit of news to cover on that too, because I'm getting a little worried. Let's see. Yeah, this is I'm rolling right into it. Yes. Polymarket bets predict nail biter. Trump and Harris are now dead even in these betting trading sites, guys. These political bets right now that are they're locked in between Trump and Harris are now literally between 50%, 51% and 49% chance. It's crazy. And yeah, we can go on to Polymarket right now and check it. But again, this is concerning me because people are putting real money on this. And when you're that dead set on that, how the hell could anyone? I don't get it. Look at this, 49% each. 49% each. This is disgusting. Oh no. I'm worried for Americans, guys. I'm worried. How could it be that close when she hasn't even been in the spotlight for years? I don't know. Yeah, so that's something to look forward to as, yeah, that's going to kick off here in a few months. Yeah, the pivotal swing states where the election could go either way. Trump and Harris are also neck and neck, each leading in 3 states. Trump is ahead in Arizona, Georgia, and Nevada, with Harris in lead in Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan. How the hell is she in the lead for Pennsylvania, where that's the state where, of course, Trump got shot? On the broader scale, Trump has a slight edge with 51% likelihood in securing the presidency, while the Senate is predicted to have 72% chance of being controlled by the Republican Party. That's at least positive for our space, but this is scary, man. This is scary. September 3rd or 4th is their debate. Wow, they already have. I didn't know they already got a date on that. That's good. That's good. And then Chortano asks, do I think the Solana is going to be here long term? Yes, I do. Too much VC money, but not the best chain. I mean, it's not the most secure chain. I give it that, but it's still one of the fastest L1s out there. I mean, you could say that BSV is faster, but there's not enough, I guess, not enough love and support on BSV yet. And again, you got, Craig Wright and all that whole mess around it too. But yeah, I do believe as Solana starts to just kind of push back the memes a little bit and get more true adopters for more productive utility, I think Solana has a huge potential in the future. But yeah, let's move on. Franklin Templeton's tokenized money market fund expands to Arbitrum. It's been a while since we heard about Arbitrum in the news. I've got a small bag of that as well from a few years ago I've acquired. But yeah, we haven't heard anything new about Arbitrum in a while. I thought I'd pick this up because, again, Franklin Templeton is now tokenizing market fund. And expands to Arbitrum, so they have to see some sort of value in Arbitrum and its tokenization. So yeah, this is crazy. This $1.5 trillion asset manager has made its on-chain U.S. government money market fund, FOBXX, available on Ethereum via Layer 2 blockchain Arbitrum. The company said on Thursday, that's today, guys, this is the third blockchain where the fund's shares can be traded. Previously, the fund was tokenized on Stellar, Polygon. That's crazy, because I guess they're jumping chains now from Stellar to Polygon, and then now to Arbitrum. The Stellar network is the Franklin on-chain U.S. government money fund's official record of share ownership. A spokesperson for Franklin Templeton told CoinDesk that the fund may also use the Polygon and Arbitrum networks for certain accounts upon request and subject to eligibility. So it seems like they're still using these tokens for certain aspects of their, ledger, maybe keeping track of records, important, because this is their official record of share of ownership for their $1.5 trillion asset manager is now just on the Stellar network, and now they're going to be utilizing Polygon and Arbitrum for something new. So that's really interesting to see that they have, again, some. I don't have a Arbitrum, but I got a Polygon. I did make some more tokens, by the way, guys. I got a couple more coming. But yeah, since then, several other firms have made the push into tokenization of real-world assets, RWAs. That sounds like what they're going to be trying to link this to. It says the largest U.S. Treasury linked on-chain product is, according to the data of RWA that's crazy. BlackRock's USD institutional digital liquidity fund Bildo is the biggest such fund by market cap. Of course, Bildo, you got to pay to get into that space. I think you have to have at least was it $1.2 million to play in that sandbox, Bildo. That's not for us yet, guys. I don't think it ever will be. But yeah, these real world asset tokens are coming. They're going to tokenize everything. They're going to fractionalize land forests. I mean, like national parks and all sorts of crazy nonsense if you believe what's going on from Whitney Webb. Do I like BSV but not Bitcoin Cash? No. So I like Satoshi's vision now. I've been turned on a little bit to that by, of course, yours truly, Maximus Crypto. But I am not a true believer yet, just yet. Again, Craig Wright may or may not be Satoshi, and he's already made a mockery of himself in court. And again, don't ever meet your heroes, right? If he really is, he is. But I still think there's a lot of negative stigma towards that. And again, we've got the original coin, the original chain, and that's Bitcoin. So there's a lot behind it. But seriously, yeah, seriously, yes, Trigdano. Yeah, Bitcoin Cash is just there's too much. It's too much of a mess, man. If the whole point is to get a tokenized asset like Bitcoin and have the best functionality, BSV would be it. The technology's sound. It's just you got a lot of nonsense around it. So that's just my opinion on it. Anyway, I still hold a lot more Bitcoin, of course. A big bag of Bitcoin. Ethereum can't keep up with Bitcoin or Solana. What is going on? Yeah, I've been asking this as well, man. What is going on with Ethereum? It's almost like they're being held back on purpose by BlackRock, Grayscale, and maybe some other large entities. So I thought I'd pull this up because I don't know what the hell is going on, but it does seem like Solana has more of a pull than Ethereum right now after it just got its ETF. And right now is around the time frame where Bitcoin would have already pumped after the ETF was launched for Bitcoin. So we can't say things always repeat, but they certainly rhyme, right? And right now we're looking at that moment where what's going on? ETH isn't moving. It hasn't even come close to an all-time high, yet alone a year-to-date high, right? Since. So even though Ethereum's celebrated a rival on Wall Street, the price of ETH has failed to keep up with the step rival of cryptocurrencies in this cycle. As the crypto market nosedived on Sunday, the ETH to Bitcoin conversion ratio tapped a nearly yearly low of 0.041, according to TradingView. Although the digital assets, including Ethereum, have posted a solid recovery since then, the ratio remains at a 0.043 at writing time. Many can't help but find that the trend is unusual. In bull market years, altcoins have frequently outperformed Bitcoin. Exactly what I've been saying. And we've been waiting for this, and it still hasn't happened. We still haven't got the altcoin rally yet. So as capital spills over from the leading assets, yeah, it always goes back into alts. It always goes from Bitcoin as it pumps. It slows down, and then the altcoins start going up. And then the same thing rinse and repeats, right? And we just get the staircase pattern of both assets moving together with Bitcoin taking the lead. And it's never happened yet. Bitcoin just did that super massive run. Nothing even got close to all-time highs except Solana. Wasn't Solana up to like $300 or $400 at one point? Some coins did get new all-time highs, but very far and few between. Jasmine, of course, is doing amazing for its current tokenomics and current market cap compared to where it was back in the previous bull run. I don't know that $3, $5 is going to get hit anytime soon because, again, the tokens unlocked since then have been massive. Like, we've got more tokens for Jasmine. That's just an example, and there's a lot of other coins that have a similar mechanic right now. So many can't help but find the trend unusual. That's right. And the fact that this is proved during Bitcoin's first quarter rally that for altcoins like Solana and meme tokens like Pepe and WIF, just not ETH. Exactly. Freaking Bonk is still up like what 4,000% since last year. It's just silly stuff. So yeah, several analysts believe that such pessimistic takes are grossly exaggerated. However, time will be the Ethereum's best friend. They're commenting on this here. So is now the time that if ETH versus Bitcoin, it must run at some point, right? It must turn at some point. This is Route 2 FL on X. Weird. What's the other big takeaways on this article? It looks like Solana is overtaking Ethereum in key metrics related to market activity. This is mostly due to all the memes that have been launched on Solana since the beginning of the year. Solana surpassed the Ethereum for total transaction fees for the first time ever. That's pretty big. Again, I stopped playing in that sandbox because of the fees are so damn high on ETH. Back in 2022, I stopped playing in that sandbox altogether. And then, yeah, Bitcoin has overperformed Ethereum in certain network fundamental metrics. Crypto quant head of research Julio Moreno told Decrypt, for example, the ratio of the number of transactions in the Ethereum network to that of Bitcoin has also declined. Yeah, so I mean, that's all we know. Is there's some big market whale activity going on that's preventing ETH from running, or is it just bad tokenomics? I mean, they still have and I have a big bag of ETH too. I'm not downing it, but I've been skeptical for a long time, especially since Jasmy's now much larger than my entire bag of ETH. After the beginning of the year, we pumped in February, right? It's kind of silly when you see a coin run from zero to hero, and then the other guys are just still kind of sitting around doing nothing, sitting on their hands. So yeah, I feel like there's something going on. Again, printing as many Ethereum as needed for the chain is still not my favorite, right? In terms of tokenomics, we still don't know. They'll never top off the amount. If you go into, of course, we look at this. We tell this all the time. If you go to CoinMarketCap, of course, you can find out how many of ETH are on Ethereum or on the blockchain, but it's the overall supply is still got that infinite. What the hell? Infinity symbol on it. Yeah. So yeah, that's what bugs me, right? That's what bugs me. This is EST. What the hell is EST? I'm like fudging my keyboard tonight. ETH. There it is. ETH. And we've got the total circulating supply. This is the currently circulating supply. This is still not ETH. What in the world? ES. ETH. What the heck? Yeah, total circulating supply. Max supply is infinity, right? So this is, again, one of the reasons why I don't have all my ducks in ETH. I still have some. I still believe in its underlying, use case, right? It's going to be the computing money, computing technology or blockchain or whatever. It's going to be the computer blockchain, the programmable blockchain. But and you got BlackRock pushing it out and everything else. I just still don't think that the be all end all is going to be this coin, especially when you have a tokenomics like that. But 5, 10K, even 100K down the road, sure, why not? But at some point we're going to have true utility, and we're going to have a reason for this token, and the stock markets are leaning more towards using this. So there's, again, use case is definitely going to be key for Ethereum in the future. All right, moving on. XRP is on fire as the bulls come back with a vendetta. Yeah, we already covered that though. This is just another dupe article I pulled up. XRP's 48% surge, analyzing the factors behind the rally. Yes, everyone is talking about this right now. This is like all everyone's talking about. My big thing is, what other coins have the most similar tokenomics that are going to be affected directly by the ruling and are going to run immediately afterward? That's what I'm looking at, because I could probably be more exposed on some other coins as well. The M2 Money Supply and VIX predicting that Bitcoin's September surge is imminent. This is crazy. This is nuts. Yeah, you get the guys talking about ETH in chat. Time to poke Jasmine with a stick. Yeah, we might be at that point now, because we were at 2.2. Wait, last time I looked at it, we were at 2.2, 2.3. Yeah. And Japan is waking up right now. In like next 15 minutes, they're going to start trading. So we'll probably see some quick moves out of Jasmine as they just saw this rally. Either they're going to sell that off or they're going to buy more before we get back into 3 cents. It won't take much long until we get to 3 cents, because it doesn't take much to move this coin. This coin's still got a very small market cap in the grand scheme of things, especially its use case. It's only, 50 billion tokens, something like that, with a 1.5, 1.3 billion dollar market supply, circulating supply, or value market cap. I can get back to that. I think I already lost it. I'm on. Yeah, there we go. So coin market cap. We'll check Jasmine one more time. I love talking about Jasmine. I can talk about Jasmine all day. Oh man, it's just a great coin. 2-3. Look at that 2-3. Let me double check this for you guys so I'm not spouting off just random numbers. Jesus. So yeah, 50 billion Jasmine, like I said, and then yeah, right now currently under 1.5 billion. Yeah, that's right, we fell down, right? So 1.15 billion. That's it. That's all of the money that's in it right now. It's still early for this amazing token and its future potential. Oh man, there's Doc Louie again. So the M2 money supply, right? The M2 money supply. Oh man. Chuck Donald says that ETH could burst some future nation state if it went too well in the future. Wow, yeah, it probably could. And then yeah, don't forget about Stellar. Yep. XRP, XLM. Yep. Understanding a long-term market dynamics is crucial for savvy crypto investors. Recent analysis, Crypto Banter. Wow, I'm surprised that Banter made an article. They made it into an article. Highlights the importance of monitoring the M2 money supply, and which illustrates the trends in liquidity across financial markets. I do like Crypto Banter. I think they do a great job overseas. I like getting their perspective in the foreign markets. Yeah, the EU, it's great to get their perspective on that. This chart overlaid with the S&P 500 reveals that historically, September is a weak month for stock markets due to the reduced liquidity from summer vacations. This trend also impacts cryptocurrencies. The M2 money supply chart reflecting past increases in liquidity due to the financial reserves policy, suggesting that potential significant price movements in the crypto market are going to happen. Moreover, analyzing market seasonality and the volatility index, the VIX, can provide valuable insights. Historically, August trends to be weak for crypto, but recently spikes above the VIX in the 45 and subsequent drops below 30 signal potential buying opportunities. Such patterns have previously led to the substantial bull runs and gains in both the S&P 500 and Bitcoin. The Bitcoin VIX ratio chart reinforces this potential, showing notable upward moves, whether it reaches certain trend lines or not. This is crazy, and I do actually have some data I pulled from X. I'll show at the end of our stream. It kind of supports this as well. If you look back at the previous bull cycles, what happens between July and August is pretty insane. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, Jasmine's such a buy, says Chuck Donald. Exactly, I agree. It's such a buy right now. 2.2 cents. It's just so simple. It's easy. It's right there. So easy. It's right there. That's again why I spend $10 a day. My DCA strategy for Jasmine is $10 a day, regardless up or down, because it's going bigger places. Right where we're going, we don't need charts. That's of course, yeah, Back to Future reference. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much all the big stuff I got pulled up today. JP Morgan also increases their U.S. recession probability to 35%. I just want to kind of note, as we go back into doom and gloom here in the United States, we've been in recession. We've been in a literal recession by metrics since 2022. So no, yeah, sure, an American official, we're going to put it out there, recession, yeah. Oh, sure. Okay, JP Morgan. We can't keep kicking this can down the road forever. At some point, we're gonna have to suck it up, put on our big boy britches, and yeah, take a hit for the team. Anywho, Grayscale unveils Ben Tensor and Sui Trust. This is big too. Again, Grayscale, of course, dipping their feet into more tokens as they are creating a trust for BitTensor and Sui. This is, of course, huge. If they've got eyes on this, they got optics on this, there's something big coming down the line, guys. It's not just thrown out there for nothing. But yeah, BitTensor, I know, is on NVIDIA's watch list, as well as Render and Fetch AI. So there's a whole bunch of coins. Now Fetch AI is, yeah, the League of Extraordinary AI Coins, or whatever the token's called now. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I just wanted to kind of touch base on that as well. We also had the Russia Putin stuff. I had that pulled up as well. Where'd it go? No, did I close it? I think I did just close it right before. Aw, dang it. Chinese boomers joining crypto tapper cults. What in the world is that? Weird stuff. Ooh, wow, they're getting some retro stuff going now. Yeah, I don't see where I put that. I guess I'll search for it real quick, because I did want to touch that before we go on the Russia Putin. Putin's on the Santa's naughty list. What the hell? That definitely wasn't Cointelegraph. Who the hell was it? The Bitcoin mining. That was a great article. If you guys haven't read that yet, by Bitcoin Magazine, Bitcoin mining was never banned in China. It's a great article. Please give that a good read. We covered it a couple days ago. It was awesome. Get the Trump billionaire Michael Saylor. Yeah. You guys, he put that out there yesterday. I think Michael Saylor reveals his personal holdings is over $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. That was nuts when he came out with that, because everyone was wondering how much is his personal? How much is his personal accumulation? Ooh, it's of course huge. Stupid. Our metaverse is really ready? I don't think so. Decentraland is terrible. Sandbox is blah. To me, they just look like cheap Minecraft knockoffs. Where's my Putin news? Rasputin, no, Putin. God, Russia, Putin. In Soviet Russia, Bitcoin by you. No, I don't see it. Dang it! I had it pulled up earlier. It's gone, guys. Dang it, it's gone. I'm gonna see if I can find it on Google real quick. If not, I'll just skip over it. Russia, Putin, Bitcoin. 10 hours ago. This is probably it. Oh, there it is. 6 hours ago. Legalized Bitcoin and crypto mining in Russia. Yeah, it was Cointelegraph. Russia explores other forms of international trade settlement following the U.S. sanctions blocking it from SWIFT. Of course, that's our stupid cards, right? Interbank messaging system. And that's, dude, that was like invented back in the 60s, right, guys? 60s, 70s. This is ancient technology. We're replacing it with blockchain finally here in 2024. Crazy. Russian President Vladimir Putin approved the legislation to reduce its reliance on the US dollar. It's over, guys. BRICS is taking over again, taking us into the dystopian future. That's where AI is coming after your job, paying each other with crypto. That's, of course, you are going to be on the first the chopping block if you're a driver, a telemarketer, a lawyer, an accountant, a data entry clerk, a bookkeeper, or a receptionist, a bank teller, a lawyer. Get out of these lawyers, man. I can't stop talking about these lawyers being replaced. Get them out of here. Travel agent, factory worker, fast food worker, bank tellers, customer service representative, and of course your friends and especially your romantic loved ones are going to be replaced by robots that can do it in the bedroom way better than you can. That's of course our dystopian future segment for the day, and Russia's going to usher that in, man. They're going to be the start of this, the start of it. That's Russia. The oversight of the newly legalized mining industry will be split between the Bank of Russia, the Ministry of Finance, and the select cabinet of ministers within the Russian government, who will establish more precise regulatory requirements over the coming months. The bill will also introduce a ban on mass cryptocurrency advertising inside Russia. Interesting. That's interesting. So they still want to control which ones get popularized. So that's, of course, not stopping their communist rule, yes, in Russia. So Russia seems to be acting to keep up with the U.S. nation-level Bitcoin. FOMO is heating up. This is Ki Yong-yu. Chinese mining pools control 57% of the Bitcoin hash rate. That's insane, while the U.S. has currently 35%. You better get Trump on the telephone. Where's Trump? Where's Trump when you need him? Get him on the telephone. Oh, no. We gotta save America. God damn it. Oh no. BRICS and the de-dollarization efforts are now just looming. BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, of course Saudi Arabia has also joined there as well, is growing a collection of emerging economies that are seeking out diminishing reliance on the US dollar for international trade. Even El Salvador is now in the running to join BRICS. Oh man, I don't know how I feel about that, guys. Mainland China to unban Bitcoin. That's related apparently. The BRICS bloc first introduced the idea of alternative currency in the 11th annual BRICS summit in 2019. And don't forget, the whole BRICS, this entire thing has been running alongside Bitcoin now, right? BRICS, this is my Chinese dumpster fire, by the way, so it's kind of relevant. China and Bitcoin were both, not China, but the BRICS nations, right? The BRICS nations and Bitcoin were both created in the same year in the response to 2008's financial crisis in 2009. If you don't believe me, look it up. It's crazy. The parallels are just So convenient, right? So convenient. A proposal that has generated widespread attention, yet faces significant hurdles, including disagreements between leading member states on how the unified currency will work. Wow, look at that. G7 and BRICS, guys. This is crazy how many nations are just fleeing out of it. Again, since BRICS was established in 2009, that's nuts. That is nuts. How parallel that is. Or inverse. How inverse that is. In 2023, Russia renewed its focus on developing a unified BRICS currency with State Duma Deputy Chairman Alexander Babakov reportedly claiming that the leading members of the emerging economic bloc were working on developing a new currency for the international trade settlement. Yeah, so it's coming, guys. It's coming. And Lynn Alden, look at that. Lynn Alden's actually talking about this here. Macroeconomic expert Lynn Alden expressed doubt that the unified BRICS currency backed by gold would dethrone the US dollar. I think so. I think it's pretty obvious at this point. We've already lost our, our trade in oil. So petrodollar is gone, guys. That was the beginning of the end when we started last year. All right, so I don't want to spend too much time on that. I guess that was our part of our dystopian future segment for the day. Let's get back in the chat and see what is going on, and then we'll get into some of the normies. Some of the stuff that makes me pull my hair out, man. Oh my god. I do have some fun stuff to go over today. I've been finding, digging up on X. So we got here Chuck Dono. Damn! The yen issues that the Jasmine's retaining for the most part says something. Exactly. With all the issues with what's going on in Japan right now, that Jasmine's held up as much as it has. It's been amazing. And I feel that Japan's Jasmine coin, right, the Bitcoin of Japan, will be kind of a flight to safety or a flight to quality like Bitcoin is going to be here in the United States. Because, it just has so much great potential over there, especially democratizing data. Just waking around money to a Jasmine holder in the future. Yeah, you gotta wake up. You gotta wake up and see this stuff, man. Future damn autocorrect. Jesus. There's so much Bitcoin mining potential in this country. We just need to get the all in. And I agree. It's not just Bitcoin either, but other coins as well. There's, again, proof of work it's powerful. It's very powerful. Let's get into some of the normies and see what's going on. I found some of these memes over the last day or two that have been pretty funny. Look at this. When Jasmine will hit $17, I won't tell anyone that I'm a multimillionaire, but there will be signs. This is great. I love that one. That was a good one. And then this one here. Just in, President Putin signs the legalization of Bitcoin crypto. Yes, I shared that. That's shout out to Crypto Wendy. She posted that earlier today when that came out. So props to her being early on that one. And then Bitcoin Therapist and insanely accurate Bitcoin price predictions. Look at this, guys. Look at September 2024. This is what I was alluding to earlier. If it's anything like the last two cycles. No, the last cycle. I think it's just last cycle, yeah. 2019 to February. So October 2018 to July 2021. We went from, or even just look primarily at July 2021 to November of 2021. And you can see that between July and November, it basically doubled, right? It's crazy. And even in 2022, we went from April in 43, well, not April. This current cycle. This is where we're kind of looking at right here. July 2024 to September right now. I don't know. I'd say this is more accurate if you were to put this maybe into November. But everyone's predicting a huge boom in September because, again, everyone's on vacation. In August, everyone goes on vacation. Stockbrokers, asset managers, our congressmen and women, senators. I mean, everyone's just sitting on the golf course right now. They're not coming back. They've sold off primarily to go do some fun stuff. And they're going to come right back, and then they're all going to poosh, just like right in the back into the market. So this is what I'm kind of seeing as well. We've seen a similar thing happen back in, April? Back in April, when they had a bit of a sell and may go away kind of strategy, right? That's what we always see. And then this one was funny too. Keep it simple. Investors using the MACD, the EMA. They've been using this meme all over the place. I love it. The RSI parabolic SAR. And so this is just your traditional traders, right? Not even investors, right? They're just traders. Oh, they're using all this stuff. And then there's us. we're just buying the dip based on the gut feeling, and yeah, boom. It's crazy, guys. That's how I feel about Jasmine for sure. From years ago, buying under half a penny to where we are now. It's stupid. This is actually happening according to Elon Musk, and I shared this too. What's going on right now, guys? Again, pushing into that dystopian future narrative. They're tracking everything right now, and they're locking people up. They're locking people up based on these riots, and they don't even have to be in. They're actually taking people to their home, and they're cutting their doors down and stuff. Oh God, there's the Tesla diaper again. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. And then yeah, someone posted their I love this one. Their ledger with their key phrase. If you guys see their seed phrase there. You got rickrolled on that C phrase. That's awesome. That's awesome. Never gonna give you up. And then yeah, I like men who take risks. I buy crypto, and then yeah, this is where it's gonna be in the future, guys. If you're a crypto investor, this is where you're gonna be in the future. Yeah, because all you gotta see is that Lambo. This is what I'm talking about here. Look what they're doing, guys. This guy right here is getting arrested and detained because he posted something on Twitter. Imagine them just cutting your door in half and busting into your home because you posted something on Twitter that started or maybe, incited a riot somewhere. That's insane. So they've already made 22 arrests this way, apparently. That's going on right now. This is stuff we can't make up. This is the dystopian future we talk about every day on this stream. It's scary right now in the UK. Trudano, yes, I agree. It's scary, man. Trudano, it's scary. Patrick Boggs says, have you seen the Zana Summit? It's a VR conference. Junction will be there. Yes, I have heard about that. Yes, it's going to be freaking awesome. I didn't know they were doing a VR conference, though. That's awesome. Again, more power to the future technologies. And then I want to touch base on this as well. This was tech giant Dell is now going to lay off 12,500 employees starting today. Right? That was as of yesterday's news. So, again, we're already starting to see some of these big players start throwing a whole bunch of employees to the fire. And Michael Dell has freaking Bitcoin. He's come out and basically declared himself a Bitcoiner. So there's some of that to throw out there too. Maybe he wants to just kind of like, those salaries we're paying. Yeah, we don't need those 12,500 salaries. Throw that all into Bitcoin. Oh man, maybe no. We still wonder if maybe he is Mr. 100. We don't know. Thank God for X. Kind of cause for dude. Seriously, places aren't allowing certain content, and that's not right. It's freedom of speech in the United States should be freedom of speech, and the world needs it too. We need a freedom platform. We as much as we need freedom of speech, we need freedom to interact in our own way financially with Bitcoin and our data with Jasmine. So yes. That is my big takeaway on this. And don't forget this, guys. More dystopian future stuff ahead. BMW now in the robotics as well, and the robots are insane. Look at these auto-corrected. Oh my God, these AI-driven robots that are auto-correcting their behavior, self-correcting learned behavior. They're already getting better than humans in the factory environments. Yeah, it's going to be amazing to see where this really goes and how much of this is really, really ready to be implemented, because as soon as this takes off, it's it. 60 to 80% of all workers are going to be replaced overnight. It's going to be crazy. Humans having agency, some want to take it. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's all I got. And of course you got the oranges, BlackRock, what everyone else is selling. I'm buying. This is me, guys, with Jasmine right now, technically. I'm gobbling it all up, just sneaking away. Because there's only 50 billion Jasmine, and you gotta have these large institutions pay us in something, right? And it's going to be Jasmine for our data. All right, and Bitcoin Forum. Michael Saylor's put this out. I'm like, hell yeah, Michael Saylor knows what's going on. And he's got some graffiti going on, which I appreciate a lot. Awesome. All right, what else is going on? That's with the normies today. That's my big pickup. We're going to get into the trends. Let's see what's going on with trends. Hopefully we got Bitcoin on there. Freaking, we did get some Bitcoin searches when we were down in the dumps, right? We got some more as Bitcoin surges. Currently at, let's take a peek, 60,100, 800. Damn, we're falling. We're flash crash. Oh no, the end of days. Anyway, we'll get back into that in a bit. But yeah, let's look at the current trends with Google and the normies. Japan earthquake, USA versus Suburbia basketball, Lions versus Giants. All this silly nonsense from the normies. Inter Miami, Toronto, more sports. COVID surge, really? We're going to play COVID again, guys. Is the beer crisis all over again coming back? I can't wait. Borderlands, the movie. I can't wait to see that movie. I guess, guys, you know I love gaming, man. Borderlands, it looks like a fun movie. Can't wait to see it with my buddies. Trump press conference. Yeah, that's going on. That's going to be crypto related. Have you guys heard about what's going on with that? Trump is going to hold a press conference with, was it Elon, right? I think it's Elon. And that's supposed to be crypto related. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Oh, that's today. Apparently that was a conference that was held today. I'm not sure, but yeah, that was the bad stuff. We had her talk some smack about Harris earlier, and her VP pick. Oh boy. Anyway, blood clots. Why are people looking at blood clots? What the heck is going on with this world, guys? We haven't even gotten to the acid rain yet, and all that stuff in the dystopian future we're going to run into. Oh god, the increase in radiation and everything else. Don't drink the water, guys. Oh my god. Sophia Dulip, I can't pronounce this stuff. It's got to be Olympics, normie stuff, Saturday Night Movie, Dara Davis. No one is searching freaking Bitcoin, as it just made a huge pump today. Unfortunate. And then we look, of course, at what is going on with just Bitcoin in particular in searches. And we've got, again, we're still increasing our traffic. We're down 72 from our top of 82 yesterday or 2 days ago. So it has come down a little bit in the searches. This is the last 12 months, which is pretty drawn out. In the last 7 days, we've kind of, we fell. But yeah, when Bitcoin was down to, holy crap, back in August 5th, when Bitcoin was down to 59K, 60K, 55K, its peak. People always Google when it's bad, and then they don't do anything about it. They just sit on their hands. They don't buy any of that dip, man, that juicy dip. What is wrong with you? Oh, man. What do we say all the time, man? What are you, stupid? What are you, stupid? Oh, my God, Oscar. Yeah, you tell him, Oscar. I don't know, man. These normies don't buy it. I don't get it. Anywho, let's take a look at Bitcoin and see what's going on. No disassemble. That's a great video. The ape. Yeah, I know. I love that one, man. The ape carrying all the oranges in his feet, his hands. So how are Jasmine coins allocated? 5 billion circulation so far, give or take. What's about the 45? So no, majority of it's out there right now, man. The majority of it's out there. I do have a Jasmine video coming out where I go into the specifics on all of that in terms of allocations. There is a specific planned amount for the team and everything else, but particularly, right now, majority of all the entire tokenomics is the entire tokens are in play. Let me go back into that real quick and just kind of reiterate that, just so we're not getting any false information. So yeah, market cap, coin market cap, of course. Checking out Jasmine. As I love this coin so much, so goddamn much. Still sitting at 56 probably on the coin market cap. There, 59 fell down to 59 recently, and now we are at, of course, 50 billion is all it's going to be in the total supply, the max supply, right? And then right now the circulating supply that's out there in the market in the hands of the consumers, right, or investors, is 49.3 billion. So we have a very small amount of these tokens left to unlock, guys. It's almost all out there. So yeah, and again, its total value right now is just sitting right above $1 billion. So the whole market cap, 50 billion tokens. That's it. So again, there's a lot to take away on this token. It's fine. We all make those mistakes, Jordana. Trust me, this is just all numbers, and I am not good with numbers at all. But I can do some moon math. I can definitely do some moon math, and I can see some numbers in my head that I like in the future. But yeah, I'm super excited for Jasmine, and it's gonna be a beautiful future. A beautiful future if we can pull this off right, and we don't give it all away to BlackRock. We'll see how that all works out. But yeah, right now, it looks like Bitcoin's having a bit of a pullback. Looks like Japan wants to sell some off, as we just pumped quite a bit today. I don't blame them. I really don't blame them. That's kind of what we see. Again, if you look at the markets, 9:30, this is a big takeaway, guys. I always say this every day. 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to about 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And in the middle there, with the most max volatility being at 12 p.m. those are the time frames you want to look at when it comes to volatility on this side of the world, and on the other side of the world, the inverse. Absolutely insane how this works out. It always does the inverse. So when we track these numbers and we track the big volatility movements, the swings based on market sentiment are always around those time frames. So you're going to see probably the biggest sell-off or the biggest pump, usually at the start of the day to the end of the day on one side or the other. So what I do is I just do the same thing every day. I just take a look at the current sentiment. We already just went over it, right? We just went over it. And then I just kind of base that off of what I think the market's going to do from the current sentiment and the time frames. And I'm usually pretty damn close, unless there's a black swan event or bombings or something, crazy stuff going on the other side of the world we have no control over. I don't trade anymore, but it kind of plays out. It just works. I've been looking at these charts now for 4 years. It's kind of nonsensical, but it is what it is. I'm gonna get Jasmine off of here real quick. Jasmine, Bitcoin Chan off here a little for a bit, and we'll kind of play around the charts and see where we go. All right, so this is what's going on tonight, guys. Oh, I did want to look at the large macro trend we've been moving on to, because we did invalidate this a few days ago. I did not call it out. We can clearly see we invalidated that as we touched 50K whereabouts. I think it was actually 49 and some change to be precise. Yep. And I think, yeah, even down to lower to 48.9, 48.5. Wow, it's crazy how low we got there. But we actually did invalidate that channel. And we've been watching this for 3 months. And it went right over my head. We were zoomed in the whole time. Didn't even notice it. But yeah, we bumped down there. Of course, we put that there as local support a while back. We bumped off of it and then came back up within a few days. But yeah, we've been kind of running then since. And again, if we even bring this back down, we just kind of stretch it down. And this is our parallel channel, which again, we killed it. We just destroyed it. It's terrible. It's invalidated. I don't even like seeing it anymore. I'm so sick of this damn channel. But I'm gonna delete it because we're done. I don't even know again, going back to Michael Saylor. All your previous charts and your metrics are all going to be invalidated when Godzilla walks in the room, right? When Godzilla walks in the room, yeah, that's where it's coming. Why the hell not? We'll get him out here to observe this for us too. I love Godzilla, damn it. Oh my god. But yeah, this is what's going on. I think, again, I feel like we invalidated that. I'm not even going to look at it anymore. We're touching basically some of this local back support here. We've got a lot to cover. Oh my god, this is going to be a nightmare to break through here. 63.1. If we can't break that quick, it's going to be some bopping around until we have enough strength to break through it. And then, of course, the big one, I say this every time, is going to be 69K because it's the previous all-time high, and there's so much freaking tops on it, right? We've got like, 3 or 4 here, maybe 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 peaks we touched there. And then in the previous bull run, right? You look back at the previous bull run, and we got another, 4, 5. So that's going to be huge to break through again. And we're just going to have to be patient, right? Be patient with it. It may take a few weeks. It may take until September until we break back to 70K. But honestly, I feel like we've got a lot of momentum going on this week. I feel like we could probably get back in sooner rather than later. It's just been really positive. And all it takes is Trump to get on more rallies and get the word out, and Bitcoin, orange man, orange coin, yada yada. I feel like there's going to be some things going on. But yeah, let's look at the heat map real quick, and then we'll look at price predictions for the evening. It's just fun. I just love doing it. Because people don't like making predictions, but I don't know. I feel like the charts speak to me. It's just fun. So yeah, get our Brave browser pulled back up real quick, and we'll take a look at that heat map. And it looks like we're still wonky. This is crazy. All volatility stopped. I wonder, remember we at the beginning of the stream we saw these really wonky. I've never seen it like that before on the heat map before. This is, of course, heat map brought to you by Kim with the White Snow Lion. Anime reference for those who know. But yeah, I wonder if there's any news on exchanges coming down today. Crypto. You guys hear any news on exchanges falling today? Because this is some weird stuff. I don't see anything in the news. Fall. That's FTX. Yada yada yada. Halt trading. Anything? Trading halted for certain cryptocurrencies. It's Bitstamp. It was 9 months ago. Yeah, I don't think there's anything going on, anything nefarious, but it does look really weird. Again, we look at this stuff every night, right? And it looks weird to me that we have absolutely no volatility moving into a Friday morning in Japan. I don't know. This is weird. I don't know if heat map's just broken or what's going on. We're just going to have to look at the charts here. I might need to start getting more of my indicators back on the stream. Jesus. But yeah, with that being said, if it's kind of a boring trading session in the morning, it's already 9:15 in the United States, New York time. I just kind of feel like we're gonna have to honor some of these bopping around areas in the flag. But there is some local resistance, though. Previous resistance that could become support. Which it kind of back tests to there. What's that take us to? About 60,600. Wow, if we can keep 60,000 overnight, that would be impressive. We've already took that. Look at that wick already out. It's possible we could kind of play there, and we're already keeping this right now in the 15 minute. I wonder if when the 1 minute looks like. Yeah, we're already bouncing off of that level there. So we may actually keep some of this in the long term going, unless someone wants to sell off tonight. I don't know why they would, but you never know. So I feel like we would probably come back here, test that. I'm on the 1 minute now. This is ridiculous. Probably touch that a little bit, then make another leg up, and another leg up, and eventually, I mean, it's not that clean usually. I do better on the 15 minute than the 1 minute. That's insane, the 1 minute. God. But yeah, I feel like, we're probably going to back test that, come back up, reach that, fall down, and maybe even go down to like here, bounce again, then drop, then come back up and retest. And that's 4 o'clock in the morning. So then we could probably test even the top there at 63. Bop down a little bit, get a little support, maybe hit double top and then fall down in the morning, and the United States opens up. And we dump it off. Usually that's what happens. If they pump it, we dump it. If they dump it, we pump it. That's usually how it goes between 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and 3, same thing inverse overseas. So that's kind of what I see happening. And then it's more than likely gonna fall from there, and retest in the morning. And then by the end of the day, we might see a rally. But usually Fridays lower liquidity. Wednesday, Thursday is usually the most. Tuesday is usually a pretty good day too. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that. If heat map was working a little better tonight, or with some kind of movement, I feel a little more comfortable saying there's going to be a bit of a bullish run tomorrow. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have already taken off. They already started their vacations. I see it at my workplace already. People are already taking time off next week, like I am. So that's kind of what I see going on. We're going to play into that. I don't know. I really don't know if we're going to fall again after that, though. I'm going to say we're going to probably keep that structure going. Maybe fall down, touch that, then come back down into the weekend. And then where is that Monday morning? Something like that. We end up breaking back out, something like that. I'm not going to see you guys next week, though. It's going to suck. I'm going to miss it. But I'm going to be out on vacation, taking a trip to visit some family that's passing away. So going to take some time off. But I will be doing videos. I will be doing shorts on my trip. It'll be fun, just kind of like popping in and out as things move in our space, because they don't stop. Crypto don't stop. Chaos does not stop. It always goes and continues. Is my utopia future? In my utopia future, do we have what? Oh, do we use the 3 seashells? Yes, like in what was that? What movie was that? It was with Stallone, right? I forget the name of that movie. I know exactly what you're talking about, though. We use the seashells. Do you guys know how to use the seashells in the bathroom? I do. Do you know how to use them? Oh my god. Tricdano was way off. Yeah, that's even better. Heat maps rock. Yes, I definitely rock those heat maps. I love them. And then definitely, man, definitely. If the stock market dumps, everything will dump. Exactly focused. I agree 100% with you. And that's, again, I feel like Bitcoin's a lot faster to recover after the stock markets. Demolition Man, yes. I was going to say Lawnmower Man. That was totally off because that was the VR retro movie, right, from the 80s. I think Lawnmower Man was 90s. But yeah, Demolition Man, yeah. Yep, you got to use those seashells, man. Don't forget how to use them. Jesus, what a mess. It's so gross. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I got tonight, guys. Again, just wanted to give you a shout out. Next week's going to be different for my show. But I am going to make sure I finish that Jasmine video by the end of tomorrow before I leave. I'll be putting out that Jasmine video, and it's great. I had a lot of fun doing it. Hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys have takeaways from it. And if put it in the chat what you like and don't like from it. And I hope to do a lot more videos like that in the future. Just educational, informational videos to get people kind of aware of coins and of course, my particular way. That's what we do here. Yeah, have a great night, guys. Thanks again for coming out. Tricdano, Focus, freaking Patrick. You guys are awesome. And I will see you guys not next week, but the following week. So I will catch you guys later. Have a good night. Peace.
According to the Wall Street Journal, the agency informed the NASDAQ and the CBOE that BlackRock and Fidelity's proposals are insufficient.
We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law.
You always print money to do that.
I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency.
Just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy above the in the sky.
So Bitcoin is the solution because you can buy Bitcoin right.
Oh no, Benny, no! Where are you, Benny, going? Oh my God! Ah!
According to the Wall Street Journal, the agency informed the NASDAQ and the CBOE that BlackRock and Fidelity's proposals are